Yo, what's good with it, man? Got my dogs on here with me. You feel me? So, members only, man. We here. Unfortunately, Zay wasn't able to make it. He got something going on. Lance out of town, so it's just me today. But I got two, like I said, two of the homies on here. I got Daquondra. I ain't gonna call her Quan on here in public. That's like a family name type shit.
Yeah, that's because
And I
when
got
you know
Zandrea on
me.
here. That's my dog too. You feel me? So
What's up?
two two very important people from well, Zandra ain't from where we from, but she where we from. So two very important people where I'm from and greatly appreciate it. So y'all can introduce. You can go first, Quan, since you right next to me. You can introduce yourself, tell us what's up.
What's up, everybody? Listen, y'all, this professional, okay? Brandon was like, listen, click the link. We professional over here. They have a little countdown and everything. But if you don't know me, my name is Daquondra. I am your confidence builder. I help individuals build confidence from within, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And I'm so excited to be on this podcast tonight. Y'all make sure y'all share this thing, and I'm going to give it over there to my sis.
I am Zandrea. I'm Zandrea Lattimore Jones. I am from Lincoln, but I've been in South Bend for a little minute. I am a full-time counselor. I run and own two group homes for teenage boys. I run a nonprofit. I feed the homeless every week, and I assist men and women who are transitioning out of prison, get back in society, get a job, find housing, and I am working on helping this community, the ones who are in need, want to go to rehab and get assistance. So yeah,
That's
That's
good.
what's up, man. That's what's up. If you got your phone sitting on something, it's gonna do like a it's
In
gonna
and
do
out.
like a
like a little hydraulic.
it's gonna give you, and that's gonna give you like your voice gonna bounce out the speakers, like it's gonna sound like crazy. So if you
Right.
can like tilt it some, it'll be, and we better hear you better too.
Okay.
So again, y'all already know me. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Ford. Now I mean, can't stay out of jail for. And I'm joking, man.
Nah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm
let
joking.
him out.
Little jokey joke. You know what I'm saying? But um, obviously I work in finance. I mean, I haven't really put that out there. I work in finance, so I'll open new accounts, personal, business, do credit cards, business credit cards, home equity line of credit. I mean, nigga, you name it. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. I just don't put my personal business out there like that. But if you know anybody who need a loan, anybody who need help with the credit, and anybody who has dreams of buying a home, you want to do credit cards, you want to open up a business, or you want to do you got LLC, you want to get you a business account, I can help with all that.
That's
If
dope.
you own a home and you want to remodel it, I can do home equity line of credit. I can do all that. So any of those things I can do. And I also got this podcast going. I've been wanting to do it for a minute. Finally just jumped out the porch, did it with me and my homeboys. And I also do like some basketball stuff on the side, like training. I haven't really jumped off the porch and started training everybody yet
Wow.
because I talk crazy, and everybody ain't gonna like how I talk, and I don't want to disrespect nobody or their kids and nothing like that. So
Man,
I
the
curse.
kids need that.
I
That
curse a
part.
lot. So I just kind of like stay away from it. And I can register if somebody need to register their business through the Secretary of State. I can do all that. You try your paperwork, make sure all your shit's straight.
It's good.
Um, so I mean, I got my hands in a lot of stuff. I just don't really jump out the porch really, and I'm in the process of getting my insurance license. So I will have my health and my life insurance license here the next month or so, and then after that, man, shit is crazy. It's going up from there. You feel me?
Okay.
So we like, I'm trying to
Man,
hit
a
like
jack of
15,
all
20 a month.
trades.
For real, because I didn't know
Look,
you did all that.
I don't do all that
yeah,
either.
Right.
I
I
just
didn't even
don't.
tell
I
all I did, but it's okay because I mean, my bad.
listen, y'all. Look, y'all look great at what y'all do. I'm just okay at a lot of things. That's it.
No,
So,
I
Oh,
ain't know you had all them
know what I
gifts in
mean?
your basket.
So outside of that though, I mean I just try to stay out the way, bro. Y'all know me. I'm really quiet for real. I only talk to people that I know. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't out there crazy. I just want to go to work, go home, go hoop. You know what I'm saying? Go play some football, bring my ass to the crib. I don't want to do too much. So,
good.
but yeah, man. But yeah, it's an honor to have y'all on here. This is my 4th episode. I plan on keeping it going. Just kind of like, cause I have a passion for doing it anyway, so I'm just gonna keep this shit going. So,
Might as
um,
well.
Might as
right.
well.
So first off, this episode is kind of based on staying motivated. And the reason why is because a lot of us tend to get complacent with whatever it is we do, whether it be, y'all know I all know it's sports. So mainly sports, because that's what I know best. It's easy to get complacent in that. It's easy to get complacent in life, with your business, if you're starting a business, or if you won't start a business because you're complacent with whatever it is you're doing. It's a lot of different variables that kind of go into the equation. So we're basing it off this, and we're gonna take a lot of different angles with it. I'm gonna really be on the sports angle because, like I said, that's what I know, and I know Zandrea. I know you. I know you do like nonprofit, like got your own business. We got a lot of stuff going on, so you know about not being complacent. Because if you were, you wouldn't have things going on. And Quan is very resilient, and she's consistent with all the stuff that she do. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what's standing out about y'all too to me. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of people that I couldn't be like, yo, you trying to jump on here, but like, y'all kind of fit the mold because y'all are
We
consistent
special,
with what you
sis.
do. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we special.
Y'all consistent, and consistency is the key, especially when we're talking about staying motivated. So
Is.
like Quan, like you a former, and that's why you're on here too, because both of y'all are real familiar with sports.
Mm-hmm.
So like Quan, former hooper, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know, stand out of North, stand out of Clinton, stand out of Fayetteville, like a hooper.
Yeah.
You a hooper for real. So like
Like
you don't
knees
play
hurt
now.
still to this day because of it.
Yeah, like you don't play now, but like you straight up was a hooper. You feel me?
Right.
Like a dog. So for you transitioning from playing ball and then kind of jumping right out there into like going to work and like and figuring out what it is you wanted to do, because none of the three of us are cut out to just clock in for the rest of our life.
Mm-mm.
Because otherwise we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't be having this conversation. So
Right.
like for you, how are you able to stay motivated with the ups and downs of life, and you got like a couple endeavors going on? You go to work because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm watching your live every morning when you going to work on the Instagram shit. You doing that. You
Yeah.
got your own business. Well, you're doing TLC for a minute.
Right.
So that alone, you have an entrepreneur mind, because the regular motherfucker can't do TLC. Let's just keep it real here.
Listen, they can't. Okay. But
Straight up.
you know what, bro? I would say keeping me consistent. I ain't gonna lie, I'm up and down, but just really my why. You know what I'm saying? Just transitioning from basketball to entrepreneurship to just really wanting something more out of life. I would have to say what keeps me going is like my why. And sometimes I ain't even gonna lie, like life will have me like forgetting my why, and then I kind of like sit down for a little bit and try to redefine who I am and just re-identify, because that's where I'm at right now. Like endeavors and just life will be lifing, and sometimes I'm like, man, fuck that business, like forget everything, like I don't want to do shit, like I just want to figure out who the hell I am again. And I feel like that's where I am now. But in order, I had to get unstuck. Like this past, I've been stuck for about a year to 2 years, but what keeps me going is like I just want more out of life. Like I look at my family and I'm just like, I am like, sometimes you just know that you are the chosen one out your family. And if you just give up, it's just like, damn, like your family gonna just be sitting there because you decided to give up. Like you selfish, like you don't want to get up no more, like you stuck. So I had to tell myself, like, girl, you got to get out of this depression. Like you got to get back to work. You got to get back to doing things that are impactful. You got to get back to like redefining yourself. You got to get back to identifying who you are again, because that shit changed through life. Sometimes you like things that you used to like, and sometimes opportunities was for you that used to be for you, and then as you grow, that shit changes. So like what keeps me going is like my family. And that's really the root of all. Like my family keeps me going even when I'm tired, even when I can't figure out what's going on, even when my business ain't making no money, ain't nobody trying to buy no products, even when ain't nobody looking at my lives, even when I'm confused for real, like I look at my family, I look at my mom, I look at my dad, and to be honest, it's just like I want my family to see like a different life. Like I want people around me to experience the experiences that I had to experience, like I've experienced throughout just growing. So that's what really keeps me motivated and keeps me going and get my ass up, like get my ass to the gym, get my ass to my business, get my ass outside, trying to find opportunities. That's what really keeps me going.
That's
Yeah.
good, man. That's what's up. That's good right there.
Yeah.
So, like, what about you, Zan?
I think my motivation comes from, like Juan said, you see family. I look at it as not a. I'm gonna just say what I'm gonna say. I look at it as I want to be like certain people in my family on both sides. I don't want to be the person in the family asking people for money, needing gas money. I don't want to be the person who needs a loan to pay my light bill, my water bill. I want to be the person that say, I don't need help from nobody. Whatever I want, I'm gonna go get it. I opened a group home because I want to help people. I want to help kids. I'm not a person who opened a group home to make a bag. I'm teaching these kids life skills. When you leave here, you will know what you want to do in life. You're not here because I'm getting some Medicaid money. I'm gonna teach you how to be a better person, because that's what it is for me. It's not about money for me. It's about teaching these young boys. They might not have a father or a brother or an uncle that gave them motivation or encouragement, so they just act out because they want attention. I want to teach them they can be something in life. And just being in Salisbury for the past couple of years, I see that it's so many gifted people in Rowan County, but it's like everybody is in competition. Nobody wants to work together. Um, I write grants. I send you a template on how to write a grant. I send you 50 grants in one day. People will tell you, but it's so many people that they don't want to put the same uh work into what you want to do like you would do. Like if I send Quan something, she'd be like, "Thank you, girl.
Yeah.
Thank you for looking out." We saying stuff to each other. I've been knowing her for years. I don't have. I'll never look at Quan and be like, "I can't stand her. I'm jealous of her." Salisbury is that way, and I want
Right.
to be a different person. I want to encourage and motivate people to, like you said, jump off the porch. I want you to not get up every morning and be like, "Oh God, I gotta go to this job. I hate this, but I gotta pay these bills. I gotta take care of these kids." Life is too short. You should be doing what you want to do, and that's
Right.
what I do. I work in mental health, and now I'm building my nonprofit more, my 503(c). I'm trying to help these homeless people in Rowan County. It is now illegal, guys, to be homeless. So
Oh wow.
you get charged with a felony for that. I didn't
What?
know that until the other week when I got a ticket for when I was feeding the homeless for $500 in Salisbury. It's people out here killing people, selling dope, giving people fentanyl. But Zandrea got a ticket because she was giving people food and some clothes and some resources. So it's a lot of stuff that need to be said.
Wow.
And I have a very loud mouth, and people know when they see me, if I don't like something, I'm gonna speak on it. And that's what I want people to do. Stop being scared. Stand in your purpose and live in your purpose. Life
Yeah.
is too short. You don't gotta clock in every day. If you it's something you want to do, get away from the people who say, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you're gonna make no money. Get away from them people. People who have, you could see it in their face when I tell them I have to do something, they be like, I don't think you should do that. Get away from them. Family, friends, family, whoever they are, get away from them. Do what makes you happy.
Right.
That's what's up,
Wow.
man. Nah, that's that's real though, because I mean, because in the day, it's like, and that's another thing. Like I said last week, I think that I think that it's a misconception about being a business owner anyway, and I always felt like that, and it's like just because before Quan and Zandria or entrepreneur minded don't mean that we feel like a person to go to work every day is something wrong with that shit, because it's not. You know what
Ooh.
I'm saying? Like some people just geared to go clock in, bro. Like it's what it is. But then niggas like us, like, I mean, I ain't trying to work for nobody. Like I'm trying to get this bread, do what I love, and keep my time at the
That's
same time.
it.
Like time is so valuable to me, bro. Cause like, bro, that's the one thing in this life that you can never get back is your time.
And never get back.
But I can go blow a bag and go make a bag, but I can't get that time I just spent doing this shit. I can't get them 5 years, 10 years I put in for this job. I can't get that back. So like, I
But you know
think
what, bro?
You can
I
work
don't
for
mean to cut you off.
years.
Oh,
If you die today, they're gonna have your job posted on Indeed. They don't care about you.
they really
exactly.
don't. But you know what's crazy though? Even when I had got to experience like not working for like 2 years, you know what I'm saying? My business was doing real good. I used to be like, man, forget the 9 to 5. I had a different perspective. But then when I had to go back to work because life happened, it's like you can't downplay a 9 to 5, Quan, because you up right now. Because guess what? In business, you up and down. You know what I'm saying? So now I have a perspective and a mindset that like, okay, I really 9 to 5 is not where I want to be forever, but I am gifted in 9 to 5. It's still some skills I need to know, because in entrepreneurship, if you ain't got skills, if you ain't got organization, if your business ain't founded, like the foundation is not right, it's gonna crumble every single time. So it's like I'd rather be at my 9 to 5 learning how these corporate people run their business and how they, get people to work their business and stuff like that for a little bit to learn what I need to learn, and then go build my billionaire business. But it's like, dang, Quan, I used to be like, at TLC, I made a lot of money in TLC. And so I had a different perspective because I was new money. You feel what I'm saying? But now I look at money different, and I look at business different. And it's like, you know what, Quan, like, you can still work your 9 to 5 and do your business. Is what you give your 9 to 5, you need to come home and get to your business. You can't be lazy on yourself and you go to these 9 to 5s and you give them all your energy and all your time. And then you come home and you go to sleep and you ain't even work on your dreams or your goals, which is going to give you time freedom and financial freedom. So that's where I'm at. Like, my perspective changed a lot because I've been up and down. It's like, girl, how you going to be talking about, oh, I fired my boss and hired myself? And, like, it's a lot of shit. But that's my perspective.
Man, look, on that. And you know what's crazy? And I can kind of like piggyback off that shit, because I always been entrepreneur minded, right? But I still had a regular job and shit, right? So I finally jumped out the push, like, you know what? Because Quan, you've been around, you already know. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start this business. You know what I'm saying? This trucking business or whatever. I started my shit. I was working at Spectrum at the time, y'all. No bullshit. I probably was making like $12,000 a month at Spectrum, right? In sales, just like killing shit. So my last month there, I just went crazy on my sales. Some crazy shit. Like, I made like $14,000 or something, like my last month. And I took all the money I had, and I was like, instead of waiting, like trying to figure it out, I'm like, bro, I've been doing research. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out the porch. I'm gonna do this shit, right? The porch. Dropped my bread, jumped out the porch, did that shit, man. It had its ups and its downs, but y'all, let me tell you, like, I went about the shit all the fuck wrong. That's it. Listen. Yeah, no bullshit. Like I said, we talking like 14,000 like of my own money. I ain't take the whole route with the goddamn go get a business loan and not use my own money. Like, I ain't take none of that because I ain't had no credit. I ain't had nothing. So I just kind of took my own bread, paid for my own shit, right? I jump out there and I'm doing straight. But mind you, this is when I was getting all them tickets back to back. I ain't had no L's. So I got a trucking business, no license. So what that mean? That mean I got to rely on somebody else, drive, and they're like, jumped out there, started that shit. And then off the front, at the very beginning, I just lost mad money on the front end because I'm paying, and I ain't making no money back because I can't drive. I got people trying to drive for me. Then it's like, then when my shit finally got pretty straight, I got pretty straight with the one vehicle I had. Y'all, no bullshit. I was fucked up because I should have still been going to work while I was doing it, right? So I'm making like, this is after I paid my driver and shit. I'm making like $2,500 a week after expenses. Right. I ain't never made that kind of bread like a week. So I'm like, new money. I'm straight. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm good. We made it. So I'm rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm rich, bitch. So I'm like shit,
you get a car, you get a car. That's
man,
how I
look.
feel.
So listen. So then I got a nigga that's driving for me, and he doing good as fuck, right? He doing good as fuck. So I'm like, okay, boom. So I can go ahead and get me another one. Because if I get another one, then I make instead of $2,500 a week, I'm gonna make $5,000 a week, right? So I'm like, okay, boom, I'm straight. So I go buy another one. And then this nigga just one day, goddamn, he just quit. See, he quit. But and when he quit, mind you, I decked the motherfucking shit. I had TV and the shit, internet and the shit, everything. Nice. When he quit, the nigga took all my shit.
Oh,
took
dang.
The TV, took the internet, tore the motherfucker up. It's right as shit everywhere. I'm talking about when I go get it, the brakes grinding. Goddamn, it's man. Look, when I cleaned it out, it looked like hoarders, nigga.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? So look, mind you, the bread stopped now because he quit. So I started thinking like, bro, I'm making all this money and I got my own business, but like, my bread contingent upon another motherfucker. Like,
Mm.
I'd rather go to work. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, a nigga can wake up tomorrow and decide he don't want to do this shit no more. And guess who broke?
You.
You.
Exactly. So I'm like, damn. So then I had the other one, and I had somebody driving. Now, mind you, when I'm hiring people, y'all, I'm flying niggas in. Like, I ain't
Mm.
just going picking up no
Big
regular
money.
nigga. Like,
Big.
I'm
Right.
flying. I flew like 3 people in. It like back to back. Like, come in, they bullshit, fired. Nigga, fly another nigga in. He driving, he bullshit, fired. Nigga flying. Like, I was
Damn.
tripping. So like, I hired this joint. She flew in from like Chicago or some shit. When she get here, she got her husband with her, and I'm like, she ain't got no L's. No, she got her L's, but he the driver. It was just so confusing. It was just so much shit going on. It was just like, I said, man,
It's a lot you learn in business, man.
like, it was so fucked up. And then it was like, they get all the way in, like, they drove all the way to like from Charlotte. Now they drove all the way to Illinois or some shit, right? And they get there, and I don't know what they did, but they like broke the key off like in the
It,
ignition or some shit. And they way in Chicago. Yeah, that shit cost me like 500 to tow it 1 block. Then it cost me like 1,000 to fix this key. Then the muffler broke. It was just too much shit.
fire.
And I got to the point, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm selling this shit. I sold
Okay.
that shit. And I'm out of here. I'm done. So like, I said it to say this. I jumped out the porch and it failed. So it's like kind of like what you said. My mindset about working 9 to 5 was like the same. Like, bro, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't knocking the nigga who do it, but bro, you tripping. I ain't doing it, basically. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like it kind of had to humble me and bring me back down. Like, you know what? I'll get a job, but I ain't gonna work just anywhere.
Right.
So like, bro, I got a degree.
Yeah, we got
You know
degrees
what I'm
on
saying? Like,
here.
you
Degrees
feel me?
on.
Look, I work, but goddamn it, I ain't working for less than 50 off
Okay.
rip. Like,
You
Baby,
got boundaries now.
so
you got
like so I end up selling the shit, and it changed my mindset. And the point is kind of tying it into the topic. It was like I had to find a way to stay motivated, because at the end of the day, it's like I wasn't making the same kind of bread I was making. Even at Spectrum, like there's no way I can work to make that money. Spectrum ain't even paying niggas that no more. They bumped the pay down. So like it was nothing I could do. So I had to humble myself and try to find a way to stay motivated and then jump back out there. So like that's how I'm in finance now, because I'm like, bro, I ain't working nowhere else, bro. Like I gotta do this. And even here, I'm on the nigga every day. I'm applying for something else. To this day, I'm
Mm.
applying. I'm going in the computer. I'm applying for different shit. My supervisor, they come straight to him. I don't give a fuck. He come in there like, did you? Yeah, I applied, bro. I applied. You go ahead and go. You want to holler at me later? We can talk. But nigga, I ain't staying here. So
Right.
like, so that's kind of like that's like my testimony. Like I jumped out there and did the whole business shit, and I made a lot of money. But I feel like if I'd have been consistent, or if I'd have been a little bit smarter and just handled my shit a little bit differently, like, bro, y'all operated for like 4 months. The last year I done it, I only operated for 4 months, and I made 60,000 in four
that's
months.
what making
And
one
then
G.
I just stopped it, because it's like that's when Jalea came around, and it's like, but I ain't about to be on the road driving, and then I just had a little baby, and like it was just a lot of shit that came with it, and a lot of fuck ups, a lot of bad decisions were made throughout that
Verify.
whole process that I can look back on now and be like, yeah, I
Mhm.
fucked up a lot of shit for real. A lot of shit I'm going through right now was because of the decisions that I made at that time. But it's a learning curve, and I'm standing on it. Shit, it is what it is. So like that's kind of like where I came from with it.
And you, like you just said, you was hiring people and giving people a chance. That's what I want people to know who have business or who are thinking about business. Nobody is going to work for you like you work for yourself. I
Mhm.
can
Fact.
I, I can bring a family member in there. I need a job. Oh, please hire me. That be the ones. That job they won't help and they come in there and don't do nothing. I done had to let people go. When you have a group home, you get paid off of the notes that your employees do for each client. I had an employee that didn't do their notes for 30 days. I had to come in there and backpedal and be like, either you're gonna do these notes that you didn't turn in or you won't get paid. So
Yeah.
now I've learned you have to really, really be careful who you hire for your company because nobody's gonna work for you. And I hate to say it, but us, you won't go in a white group home, you won't go to RHA You want to go to Alexander Network and not do your paperwork. But since I'm black, oh sis, girl, let me tell you what happened. They think they can get away with stuff because you're one of them. No, this is my business.
Or you know them.
If you want to get paid, you got to follow the rules and the policies and procedures, or you can leave.
That's it.
You gotta
That's
have
the
some
worst shit.
guys.
That's the worst shit ever, yo. I was literally just talking to the nigga that own Vail Soul Food earlier today. Now, Quan, you already know Vail. That's my nigga, bro. You already know. You know what I'm saying? He came to my job, and you know what I'm saying? We chopping it up. And I was telling him, I said, bro, he was like, yeah, man, you got the podcast. Cause you know, I shout him out when I'm on here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, bro, like I just started it, whatever. Like, I'm trying to get that shit going. You know what I mean? And then he's like, I said, bro, he was like, man, I'm telling you, bro. I said, oh yeah. He said I had an old school cruise in my restaurant, and we had like 60-something cars and shit like that. Then we kind of like, long story short, I was like, yeah, I need to get mine fixed. I got a Mustang at the crib, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up right now. And I'm like, bro, I might take it to the white man. Bro, I'm taking it to the white man. I ain't taking it to no more niggas, bro. And I told him, I said, bro, I try to support, and I'm as pro-black as they come. I try to support, but bro, I've been let down by these niggas too many times. I'm taking it to the white man. And then he was like, and I told him, I said, bro, I said, you the only black restaurant that I'm pulling up to, because I know what I'm getting with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of this place?
Vail Soul Food. It's in Kannapolis. It's on Main Street. And I told him, he was like, bro, huh?
We're gonna have to check it out, Quan.
Man, look,
right. I'm like,
out.
I'm gonna have to go there.
That shit fire, and he cool, you know, cool people. But he be doing like he'll do karaoke. He got the music going sometime, like straight. He cool. So then it's like he said I go to other restaurants to support them, and he's like, but every time I walk in, they kind of staring at me like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? He was like, but I'm trying to support. Like, I ain't coming here trying to, you know what I'm saying, step on your business or take away from what you doing or try to steal what you're doing. None of that shit. So he's like, basically, bro, it's hard to support black people. So he kind of like agreed with me on some shit. But
got a question?
Yeah, I just seen what she put. That's why I posted it. I put it up on the screen. She says, we're gonna pause for a second, but she said, what advice do any of you have for people that have lucrative ideas and business plans, but just not really business minded enough to actually run the business? I love entrepreneurship in all of you, but running a business actually scares me, but I'm tired of working for them. So
jump off the porch, baby.
Right.
So I mean, I can I think they'll give you a way better response, you know, than me. Because I mean, I feel like both of them are better at this shit than me, Fonda. But for me, I think that first of all, you need to figure out what it is. What is it? You know what I'm saying? What is it that you want to do? And I think that that's the most important thing, because if you're doing something just because you want to get paid, that's problem number one. All right. So if it's something that you love, then don't worry about running the business. More so worry about giving the people the product. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, 100% of you or whatever that product is. Because, for example, like you can sing really well. So if you wanted to do like anything involving music, who the fuck better than you in Rowan County? I mean, I'm just saying, you ain't gotta worry about the business side of it. Just jump out the porch with the.
Fonda, you know what I'm saying? Fonda, you could do voice lessons to kids or adults. You could help them with that. You have a great voice and you have a great personality. You're easy to talk to. A lot of people look for voice lessons, and you could do that. You also are a great cook. You can push them plates, baby. You have to figure out, like Brandon said, you have to figure out what you want to do and just write it all out and communicate. You can inbox me or Quan, and let us know what you want to do, and we can help you with that. I am not the person in Rowan County, because I know it's 1,000 people in Rowan County that try to charge people for business coaching, or I'm charging you to help you write a LLC, or I ain't charging you for nothing because it's free. Okay.
Or sit down, girl. They'll charge you to sit down.
Nothing wrong with helping your brother and sister. That's what it's about, right? So if you need help from any of us, inbox me. If you need help,
she said that she has business ideas, but she's not good at running the business. I'll say this: if God give you the idea, He gonna give you everything else to run the business. Like I used to be like that too, y'all. Like I'm learning business from meeting people, from researching. Like I'm still new to this shit for real, for real. Like I'm still learning after failure. I'm learning after mess ups, and I have all these different ideas. What I would say too is get you a community of people. Like I have great friends, you know, and I have a great community. So I can sit down and be like, hey, I got this idea. What you think? They can drop off some different things. Hey, you need to connect with this person. You can do this person, or you can do that, you know, or here's a link and you can do that. So it's like, if you have these business ideas, don't think about how you going to run the business, what you need to run the business, because if God gave it to you, He gonna send you the people, He gonna send you the products, He gonna send you whatever it is you need to sustain your business. So first I would say, you know, you have to build up confidence within you, because when you're an entrepreneur and when you're a business owner, you have to be confident in who you are. That's what I'm learning too now. It's like people want to be entrepreneurs and people want to be business owners, but shit, what happens when your passion die down? What happened when all the people that came with you leave you? Because look, you was up here, you was making all the money. Now motherfuckers, they don't see the money coming in. Now they gone. Like, what happened when all that? You got to find yourself again. You got to be confident in who you are. So I would say, identify yourself, get your confidence up, so that you can run the business ideas.
And get you a tribe, get you a solid tribe. I've been running my nonprofit for 12 years. I've had friends from college who have supported me and just randomly stopped talking to me. I've had friends that I grew up with. That's gonna come with it. I'm sure Quan and B4 can say they've had people who they thought were in their tribe or their circle, and the person left. It might hurt you, but if it's your passion, and stop talking to me because I'm all the time, because I'm always doing something. Stop talking to me, because I'm out here trying to make a difference and make changes. And if you don't want to talk to me because of you're envious, or you don't understand that I'm gonna be busy, a lot of times I can't come to every birthday brunch. I can't come to a little man birthday party every year. But I'm gonna send a gift, but I'm gonna be busy. You have to get people who understand you and your purpose and what you're doing. If you have a solid team, like Quan said, they're gonna understand Quan ain't gonna be able to come to everything, because she might have a network event that she got out of Atlanta, California. Be moving. She gotta go do this so she can meet people. And it's great to network with people. I've been this year. I have met so many people in Salisbury that I had no idea who they was, but people have connected me to these people, and they have helped me and said, well, I want to work on this. Let's do this together. And I think it's great to have a good tribe and a good support system, because if you don't have that, that's horrible. You got to have a good.
You sure do. Somebody just said, like, it's hard to find a good group of people, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I used to be the person that be like, no new friend. I was blessed. I got good friends. Like, I got good friends. Like, my friends is solid. You feel me? Like, big up to my friends. But I would say, like, I used to be like, no new friends, no new friends. But it's even get out there and network, y'all. Like that, like go to events, like get outside. Like so many people after the pandemic, like they in the house, y'all. The money outside, the connections outside, the business relationships, they outside. And you got to get outside and find those. Go on Eventbrite, look up free events or whatever you do. If you a women networking events, they have more men networking events now. Like go to those different things, or go on LinkedIn, make you a LinkedIn. Everybody on this live should
gotta have a LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn and all you got is a Facebook and your real name ain't even on it, what the fuck you doing?
Come on, you gotta
do it.
I'm just saying,
you gotta
bro.
make you a LinkedIn, because guess what? Them people on LinkedIn, they professional. You can find so many different people on LinkedIn, friends, business relationships, y'all. Like, and I learned this through people who make a lot of money. They like, Quan, like you so talented, but you ain't got no LinkedIn. Like, why you ain't got no? I'm like, hold on now, get up off me. But that's serious. They like, you need a LinkedIn. Like you in business and you ain't got no LinkedIn. We gonna
just
get you together.
Make one tonight, ma'am.
Yeah, make one tonight, Jess.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of with y'all on that too, though. Like, but I think that it's very important that people understand that there is a huge difference, and there's a really fine line between having those business relationships and those You know what I'm saying? Those networking groups and that, like, you ain't don't try to make that too personal because you're just gonna find yourself looking like, damn, like, no, bro, you can't make these friends. Like, you got your friends and then you got your business friends. It's like that shit is
It's
totally
different
separate.
crowd.
So like
Totally
Quan
separate.
saying, go outside and network and find it. Yeah, do that. But
It's
don't try
much.
to make that shit personal. Cause you don't
And
need to
I
know these
want y'all to
motherfuckers
understand
past
this too.
nothing business and nothing past business. That's all they gotta be.
Yeah,
So
I want
go
y'all to
out
understand
there.
this. Whenever
So
you
Quan, you right though. No new
stop
friends. Cause
there.
me, I hate new people. I don't like people. I'm just keeping it
You
real.
sure don't.
You
You
don't like
don't.
people.
Bro
I
don't
don't
like
like
people.
people.
For real.
He don't for
So
real.
look, I get on this social media shit. It's all entertainment to me. It ain't personal.
Mm.
95, 98% of the people that I interact with on social media, I do not talk to in real life. You can't
You
pick
don't.
up your phone and call me.
Right.
So like I just take it for what it is. I handle everything at face value. That's the reason why I'm able to kind of like maneuver through all type of situations because I'm not personal, bro.
Mm.
That shit might look personal on
That
social media,
that'll
but it
mess
ain't.
you up too. That'll mess you up, and when you take everything personal,
Exactly.
people
I
gotta
ain't
learn.
that
Like
shit
that ain't
ain't
about
personal
me.
with me.
That ain't about me, man. You know how many people done said stuff about me on Facebook in the past year? Do I get aggravated about it? Nope. Sure don't.
Right.
Yes,
What I'm
Scotty.
getting
Fuck it.
for? Quan, me and Quan hear it all the time because we be on our health journey. We work out. Oh my God, people always want to work out. People want, yeah, we gonna work out. Sorry,
Okay.
we gonna post our story. We gonna post our progress pictures because we worked hard for it. How you
That's
gonna
what
get
I'm
mad
saying.
at
But
somebody?
bro, that's your testimony, bro. Can't nobody take that shit from me. At the end of the day,
If
that's
you
what
don't
it
want
is,
to see
bro.
my
Like
testimony, unfollow me. I'm not gonna lose no sleep.
that's a fact.
And you know
That's just
what?
kind of
That
what it is.
even with staying motivated to tie it back in, like I would say, even with staying motivated, like share your journey because that keeps you motivated too. Because even when you down, like y'all listen, I'm gonna put y'all in my business. I've been not myself for about 2 years for real, but I still been showing up because it's just that shit is in me. That shit ain't just on me. So I gotta still show up even when I don't want to.
Yeah,
But me sharing, like me going to the gym after gaining weight again, right? Or me getting back into the business after failure, because you gonna fail in this shit called life and entrepreneurship and business, right? But to get back motivated, like you gotta share that journey. It's a lot of people out here that got so much to share, but they don't put it out there
they
because they're
scared.
afraid of opinions or they're afraid of this, that,
They're
and the
afraid.
third. But when you share that shit, people gonna inbox you and they gonna be like, damn, Quan, like you look good, or thank you so much. I needed that. Thank you for going live and sharing that, man. I was going through the same thing. And guess what? That gets me back motivated because it's like,
Yeah,
Quan, how dare you still laying in the damn bed because you and your feelings, right? You and your feelings, you and your flesh, and there's your tribe outside that need you. Get your ass up,
get up.
brush that shit off, go back to the gym. You know how to lose weight. Get back outside. You know how to make money, girl. Like
That
get it together. And so that keeps me motivated too. People be like, oh my God, she posting all this shit. Because I gotta stay motivated. I don't post for y'all to give me a like. I
But
post
not
because
but look, but not only that, what's most important about the shit that y'all been saying is not only are you motivating yourself,
you're
Mhm.
motivated.
right? You are motivating so many people behind
Yeah,
closed doors that ain't even said shit.
that's
Cause at the
it.
end of the day, for every 1-2 posts of somebody throwing shade about what you saying, there's 25, 30 other people who felt that shit. So like
Right.
mission accomplished, bro. So like it ain't even about y'all doing it to keep yourself motivated. Like you touching others at the same time. So definitely put it out there. Like me,
Yeah,
I don't put my business out there. And the reason why is because I'm just a relatively private person in
Mhm.
general. Not because I don't think that my story would help the next person, because I do believe a lot of shit that I done been through, a lot of shit that I done done, like
you need to share that though.
I could really I
You
could
do need to
change
share,
lives
bro.
for real.
Bro, you need to
I could
share it.
change lives, real shit.
Well, let's do that
But
then.
I just don't put my business out because at the end of the day, even giving advice, I don't feel inclined to give people advice. And the reason why is because I don't always do what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
And
Oh,
it's
So
no.
how
okay
am I gonna
too.
tell you what the fuck you need to do? Nah, that's why I don't say shit. But I ain't,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
bro,
My
No.
open
business
that
ain't clean,
mouth,
motherfucker.
bro.
So I just chill. Like until you know what I'm saying? I'm like, now if somebody close to me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. I'll be like, all right, look, goddamn, you need this, bro, this what the fuck you need to do. Like, but I ain't going on Facebook and social media
So
putting this shit
what if
out
I
there.
was before I want you to come with me to Charlotte. Uh, I'm going to West Charlotte to talk to some kids, and I need some strong black men to come and speak to these kings. And I need you to share your story from when you grew up till now to the man you are now. You gonna do it?
I could do that.
Ah,
This the
done.
thing though. Think about it though.
He can
Y'all
do it
gotta
for
also
kids.
understand that we are. You ain't even from here, Andrew, and you already feeling the shit. You feel it. You feel the energy that you get from where we from. Me and Quan from here. Me and Quan went to the same high school.
Mm-hmm.
Quan used
Man,
to ride
for
the
them,
same bus as me
for them
home to
people.
her homegirl house. Like
Right.
I knew Quan that long. So like, bro, like the type of we're the product of where we from in a sense. And the reason why I say that is because the type of energy and the type of shit that we've been receiving as far as feedback is concerned from where we're from is not necessarily
Positive.
welcoming, if that's the right term to use, for lack of better words. Now, there it's clicked up where we from. I just understand the clicks
Ah,
because I'm
he
from
said
here.
it on the head.
I mean, I understand the clicks because I'm from here. So I know what
Mm-hmm.
crew gonna support what crew. This group gonna hype this group, even if it's bullshit. They gonna hype it because it's their people. Like I'm all about what's real, what's not.
Right.
I'm not about to dictate how I view something based on because that's my nigga or
I'm
because that's my cousin.
I'm gonna be honest with everybody in Salisbury. I ain't from here, but my husband is, and I'm honest with everybody. Ready to be like, my people don't like your ass. You talk too much. I don't care.
But that's
I'm gonna say
but
what
that's
I want. I'm
but
gonna
that's
say
the
what I
whole
want
point
to say.
though.
I'm gonna say what I want to say, and if you don't like it, oh well. I want y'all. I want you and Quan to understand. Y'all doing positive stuff in Salisbury. The people who been here longer than y'all. Don't let people from Salisbury validate or dictate what y'all gonna do in y'all future. Cause y'all ain't just meant for Salisbury. Y'all bigger
Right.
than that.
Right.
We taking over. We helping Quan gonna help women everywhere because she motivates everybody. She gonna hit several states and motivate women. Before your story, I'm on your head because you shouldn't have told me that. I'm on your head.
Right.
I'm going to speak it.
Hey, look.
I got to start
Here
speaking
go
that
another story. I ain't gonna go in depth about the story, but here go another scenario that I ain't never even put out there.
okay.
When I left Catawba College, I went to Catawba College in '06. I signed a letter of intent to go there. I played football there for 1 year. I failed 2 classes, right? I failed 2 classes. They told me I went on a cruise, my first cruise. When I got back and my phone got service back, I got a voicemail. A coach telling me I failed my second class, took my scholarship. They wasn't gonna fund me no more. Told me I had to go to Rowan Cabarrus, take my classes, and come back. I tried Rowan Cabarrus, the shit ain't work. It's too local. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I'm like, bro, I'm supposed to be this standout player and shit. I can't be at Rowan Cabarrus. I can't be seen at Rowan Cabarrus. It's like
Perspective.
I fail. You feel me? I'm young at the time, like, bro, I can't go there, bro. That's a failure, my nigga. So like I probably went to class there probably the first week. After that, so bro, I'm not going up there. So I ain't go there. So then I registered at Lewisburg. Get up there, get all my shit moved in. I get there. 2 weeks later, the niggas call me. They, you know, you in class, they read out the roll. They read my name like you gotta go to their business office type shit. I go over there. They tell me, "Oh, you haven't been officially accepted yet." I'm like, "How, nigga? Y'all got my financial aid, nigga. I got a dorm room." Like they like, "Oh, you gotta get your transcript from Catawba, or
Oh,
you gotta leave." So I'm like, I hit up Catawba. Them motherfuckers talking about 700. I said, God damn, like I ain't had no bread. Mind you, I'm like
first trip.
19, nigga, at the time. So I'm like, damn. So I stayed as long as I could, and then I came back to my dorm from class one day and swiped my card to get in my shit, and it ain't work. Went to the cab to try to eat, it ain't work. I said, damn, then I cut my shit off. Go up there, they tell me that they cancel my shit, tell me I gotta leave. So I packed up all my shit right then in Lewisburg, and I drove back to Salisbury. Right,
Oh, was you?
get back to Salisbury,
19.
get back to Salisbury. Now I'm right there in Spencer. I get a job at Hibbett's and work there. One night I just kind of went and walked on the Caldwell. You know what I'm saying? That's why I end up going to the JUCO. Walked on basketball. I made the shit. I got signed. I go up there. I get there, but they ain't got no dorms now. I got nowhere to fucking go.
Mm.
I got all my shit in my car. Y'all niggas know I slept in my car till I got my refund check.
How long was
Car
it?
from August. I got my refund check at the end of September.
Mm.
Going to practice, going to class,
You was making it
out my
happen.
car.
That's hungry. You was hungry.
Made that shit
Hey,
happen.
he wanted
Yo,
it.
I ain't
He
even
wanted
tell Jess. I'm out there motherfucker out my car. I go the advisor, a minority advisor, let me go to her house, like take a shower, like every other day type shit, or when
Mm.
I needed to, or whatever. I made the team at JUCO, but then I was ineligible because some of my grades were fucked up. So I just had to go to practice until after Christmas. So I'm driving this motherfucker every day. Mind you, I had that old school. I ain't had no money, nothing. I'm driving the motherfucker. I living out the trunk, nigga, to goddamn September. Got my refund check. When I got my check, I paid. I got a apartment, paid that shit up till the next refund, and then when I got the new one, paid that shit up to then. I just kept doing that until until I graduated or whatever. And that's when we played against y'all, Quan. I was there at the time, but I ain't
Mm.
come to that game because my granddad had passed and shit, so I ain't come to that. But yeah, nigga, I'm out the car with it, nigga. Cause we talking about
Okay.
staying
Look,
motivated, nigga. Shit,
You wanted it though, and
you
niggas
that's
ain't
wanted
that's
it.
been
That's
where
a,
I've been.
you was
that's why
hungry.
that's why your voice is needed here in
Like I'm
Rowan
just
County.
saying.
Do you know how many talented kids it is in Rowan County? But it's not. I can't even say nothing about the coaches. I'm gonna step on the parents next. Y'all have to motivate y'all kids, and y'all have to be just as motivated as them. Quit saying you don't know how to check your kids' grades and they in high school.
Come
Power
on.
School. Power School is an app just like Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. You get alerts when your child is skipping, when your child didn't come to school. So we need to stop blaming the school and blame ourselves as parents. Hold yourself accountable and those kids. Your kid can be the baddest player in Rowan County, but if they ain't got the grades, they ain't stepping on no field or no court. That's about keeping yourself motivated. Stay motivated so you can keep your kid motivated.
Right. Right. Yeah. What you said,
That's
Scotty, because for
what
real.
I need you to be real with these kids because there's so many kids that have all these dreams. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Not with not failing all these classes. You ain't gonna do that. I'll be real with you.
Okay.
I'm
Like
gonna be.
Look, man, look. That's
I
why I
feel
said
like
I don't want to do it because
Oh, you gonna do it.
y'all know me.
I know you.
Quan, you know me a little bit better than
you
Zandrea.
cussy.
Y'all know I ain't hiding nothing about what the fuck I got to say. I'm gonna say that shit. And I
That's
tell my
fine, and
look,
I don't
I went
care.
to my son game earlier tonight before I
I,
came here and got on here. They play East Rowan.
okay.
The game before this, they played Lake Norman, right? BJ shot the ball 2 times in 4 quarters against Lake Norman. He shot twice and made one. So I told him I had a talk with him the other day, and I was like, I've been trying to chill. I'm like, fuck it. I said, look, if you don't find a way to get some type of heart with you, nigga, and stop being soft, you're gonna be just another nigga with a jersey on. I said, bro, from now on the rule is, nigga, you gotta shoot 5 times a quarter, nigga. If you don't, nigga, you not playing no more, cause I'm tired of the whole shit. I told him straight up,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, I'll get to the gym tonight. When I walk in the door, he come down 3 straight possessions, blast 3 3, bang, bang, bang. I said, God damn, he wasn't
Hey,
playing tonight, nigga. I said, I don't
Because
want to
you
have to do that
that,
though.
you
but guess
motivated him
what? You
though. You see
motivated
that?
him
You
though,
Yeah,
for
it's
motivated.
real, because
motivation, but I'm just
uh,
saying, like, you feel me? And then when I get other little kids, like kids be coming, they be like, ask your dad, can I work out with y'all type shit. So I be having like a handful of kids like in Kannapolis, like I'm already working out, my son working out with me, both of them. So shit, y'all can just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can just tune up with us. Like, fuck it. I'm telling niggas the truth, like, bro, that ain't true. But no, like, y'all stop telling these kids that they better than they are. Because
Be
at the
real.
end of the day, it ain't about like downing kids and shit. Cause I'm not with downing kids, but I am about being honest because you can have a kid thinking one thing and then when they show up, it's totally different. And what I mean by that is if we're telling our kids
reality.
that you are the next thing smoking, you the next Jordan, and then when you get on the floor and you're not, it's like, or now y'all mad at the coach. or why am I kid in the game? But your kid not in the game because your kid not that good and he not putting in no work. He ain't better than the other 5 niggas that's in the game. So like, I'm realistic. So right now I have 2 sons. One of my sons plays a lot, and one of my sons don't play as much. He hasn't played in a few games actually. Braylon has a lot of heart, and I know that one day he's gonna be a really good basketball player. But as of right now, today he's not. And I'm not mad at no coach for not putting him in because I'm realistic. I could be the coach on the sideline, blanking, cussing out the coach, saying the coach don't know how to coach because my son ain't playing. No, my son ain't in the game because he needs to be on the bench right now. Hopefully, the bench gonna motivate him to get better. So, like, that's just kind of like my word to y'all when we talking about sports. Like, bro, like y'all gotta stop this shit. And it ain't no knock to no individual kid. I think everybody should hype their kid up when it's just y'all, like for sure. Like definitely motivated. Don't tell your kid they sorry. Don't take my approach. I tell my kid they sorry as fuck. I'm telling y'all don't do that. I'll do that. I'll do that, but you don't do that. So like I just think honesty is gonna always shine through, and I think that's gonna help the kids. Like I tell
But
my
that go
sons,
with
bro, y'all don't have to play.
entrepreneurship too. Like the reality is, like even when y'all talking about Rowan County, right? Like when life was failing me, I had to move back in with my mama. I ain't want motherfuckers to know at my big grown up age I had to move back in and sleep on the air mattress with my mama.
Life
That
though,
was my
man.
pride. You feel me?
That's life.
But then I had to say, like, forget that. Like reality is, Quan, you made some bad decisions and choices, but you still have your mom to come back home and get your shit together, right? All right, I'm only gonna give myself a year to be here to get my shit together because I know I have more inside of me. So now I gotta stay motivated, looking at my family every day. And God put you in different situations, even though my pride was like, I ain't want nobody to know I was living at home with my mama. Like, God damn, I ain't got no money for real. I'm working this job, but I ain't making no money. But I got these big dreams, and I know I got more inside of me. But looking at my mama every day working at her age, it's like, Quan, get your shit together. You got to stay motivated. Like, this is just a season. So it's like, I ain't want people to know that I came from Atlanta and came back to Rowan County, back from my hometown. But God put you where you are needed. And that's what I'm learning. Like, I don't even give a fuck no more. Like, I'm here, nigga. I'm here right
Nigga,
now.
you are where you
season.
supposed to be. That's like the line that I tell myself all the time. Nigga, I am where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Whether you know what I'm saying, for whatever the fuck reason. Bro,
I'm here, but I know I'm here for a reason.
Right.
I'm supposed to be goddamn for something.
But guess what? It's a lot of people in Salisbury that are here, and we need to link up. Like, we need to link up, and we need to do more for children. We need to do more, like Zandrea said, for homeless. Like, we need to do more for, like, entrepreneurship. Because, like, as I was driving around Salisbury and all these businesses closed, like, in my mind, because I got big dreams, I'm like, shit, I'm about to come back and buy the block. Like, I want to buy that. I want to buy that building. I need to buy that building. Like, I want to build up Salisbury. Like, you know, I'm here right now, but there's some things that I want to do. You know, I got to identify myself. I got to get back in my bag. I got to get back in my business. But like, damn, I really want to build my city back up. Forget the bullshit. I'm going to post what I want to post. I'm going to do what I need to do. Shit, you need this TLC because I'm here. I got it because I made a lot of money here, nigga. You need to be healthy. You need some vitamins. You need some detox. I'm back in the game because I don't care what people say about me no more. Oh, he doing TLC with her and her. That ain't me. I do TLC because I like it. It's impactful to me. I can impact others. It works for me, and it has worked for a lot of people. It's not even about the money no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's what threw me off too, about doing things that work for me, trying to put people on or trying to share different things to people to help them. If they don't got their mindset, if they ain't motivated, if they not gonna see what I see. You get what I'm saying? What I see out of an opportunity, or what I see out of a friend, or what I see out of this. So it's just like, at this point, at my big grown age of 32, I'm doing purpose shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm being intentional. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm motivated as ever. It's 2024. I ain't sitting down. I'm doing what makes me happy, and I'm doing what I can do for my family and what to be impactful for others.
That's what it's all about. And I tell people all the time,
you know what?
Get validation from people. I don't need validation from somebody that don't even have a business. What can you tell me? I have a business, and I've been running it for 12 years. I might have didn't get a lot of clients in 1 month, but this month I might get 8 in there, and it might stay in there for months to a year. I don't allow people's opinions to bother me. I used to now. When my sister was on reality TV, I used to want to punch her in her face. Why are you crying about people's comments? They don't know you. And I used to argue with my mama. Why is you arguing with people you don't know? I don't argue with people on social media. I'm gonna delete you, and you can argue with yourself. I'm not even gonna give you the time of day. For what? What am I arguing with you for? You are arguing with me because you want to get a reaction. I don't have a reaction.
Not at
But
this
you know
big
what
grown
though,
up age.
Don't give people y'all time.
That's probably something that stood out. That's something that always stood out to me the most about you. You could easily have been, or easily, can be, or could have been somebody who just sit back and expect handouts and not have that drive about yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's like you legit have a sister that was on every commercial, every time you turn around, like a legit celebrity. You know what I'm saying? You could have easily just been like, shit, I'm chilling.
Right.
But the fact that you was able to stay motivated and still get your own shit going on, and it's like only a motherfucker who know you, really, to be honest, motherfucker who like either on your social media or know that that's your sister, cause like you ain't putting it out there like that crazy.
Right.
So it's like honestly, I see what Scooby says. Then you goddamn cook something up on social media now, like got the dope flying and talk about the big backs and all that shit, nigga, I be crying. But the
You don't do
point is you legit stay motivated even when you really ain't have to. That's like,
yeah, but I don't. People got to understand that I'm not living off of nobody. That's her money. She was on TV. I got a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, just like she do, and my brother do too. My daddy didn't play. All three of us got bachelor's and masters, and we all living in our purpose. That's what you got to do. I ain't living off of nobody. I ain't about to walk around. Oh my God, my sister is that. Just can you do my hair for free? No, I'm gonna pay you. I don't need nothing.
You know
And
how
I
many
don't want to talk
motherfuckers would
about
be
her.
moving like that though?
The show was on 10 years ago. Now I don't know what Puma doing. I don't know what C's doing. I don't want to hear that. Leave me alone. But
there's a lot of motherfuckers who will be on that type of time though.
Oh yeah, people will be on that and try to
That's
do
what
that.
I'm saying,
not,
bro. You
I gotta get my own money.
You different, dog. Because niggas would have did that. Niggas would have did that. So that's what I'm saying. That's the thing about it that I respect the most. Like you motivated through that shit, and I've seen firsthand the type of shit that Quan has endured and still find a way to still stay motivated. So
positive.
That's why.
But you know what keeps
I
me
want to
motivated for real? Like for real, I go off the 5 F's: faith, family, fitness, finances, fun, and now I added another one: friends. That's what keep me motivated. Your faith, your family,
Gotta have faith.
fitness. Y'all, listen, you gotta get healthy. You
better get it up.
You got to work on yourself, y'all. Life's short. You got to take care of yourself. We getting older, y'all, for real.
And y'all know we are African Americans. Diabetes, high blood pressure. Get to it. Quit saying you don't have time. If me, Quan, and B4 can work out, and we got 80,000 things to do in one day, guess what? You can make time to work out too.
45 minutes. You deserve it.
I could be like holiday hard in the gym. I'm gonna be in there though.
Man, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna get it in though.
Go ahead. Hey, and I'm legit. I just really changed my eating because I'm dead ass trying to switch my. And y'all know I ain't like no big dude or nothing like that. I'm a slim dude, but at the same time, it's like I ain't trying to be looking like nobody uncle. I ain't trying to look like nobody pawpaw or none of that shit. So
you don't drink or none of that, which is good too. Like
right,
you know
but shit, I'm still trying to keep my shit together. So I'm trying like a month.
Oh, you
like
trying
plant based? Like a month, I'm doing a month plant based. Ain't eating no cheese, none of that shit. Nah, straight up.
Okay.
Like I'm working on a deal with HelloFresh right now.
Recipes so you and so just can hook them up for you.
I ain't about that damn life, that plant based shit. I'm tell you.
Nah, just that Shane fucking with me with that shit.
Look, I ain't about that.
Quan ain't gonna fool with you. I meal prep for 1 week. She was like, "Thank you, sis, but I can't do this."
I said Zandrea. I tried it, but sis, no.
I need some chicken.
Look, I'm gonna try it though, and I'm not gonna necessarily jump out the push and say I ain't gonna eat like no meat or nothing like that. Like that's not really my goal because I've done research on my blood type, and my blood type has to have like I have to eat. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
have to eat chicken, something like I can't just be vegetarian, like because my body won't operate right like that. And I know that about me. But the point is, I'm cutting out a lot of shit, and I'm trying to change that. And not only from a physical standpoint, but I also feel like that will kind of like strengthen my mental at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, say
Give me
that.
like some
Yes.
structure or something.
Talk about that
So
stuff. Like even with me, like, you know, I've been a plus size girly all my life. All right. Not gonna say I'm not still one, but what I say is like
man,
even so many people like to talk about, you know, what I do in direct sales with TLC, but that was a opportunity for me to really work on me. Like I've always been an athlete. I've always, you know what I'm saying, but just to really work on internally me, not even the physical form of me, but internally me. Like that was the best decision I could have made for myself. Like getting in the gym, like, you know, taking it one day at a time. I ain't gonna say I'm perfect with my eating habits, because I ain't, but I drink more water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel better. Like I feel that's what keep me motivated too and confident in who I am. Because when you fall off physically and internally in your health, man, everything else falls off with you. Trust me. So just being like around my friends, like Jess and them, like if they don't eat this, like they keep me motivated when it comes to fitness. That's why you need those different groups to keep you motivated in different areas of your life. Fitness, faith, finances. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to find those different groups to keep you going, you know? Yeah. And keep you on track, y'all.
You don't have to be scared to get out there. Find your tribe, like she said. Like I have, like you just said, I have people that I talk to about faith. Like Mo is my girl from Outreach. Bradley Taylor. Y'all, I went to church. She invited me. I was crying the whole time. I said I gotta watch him. I can't be in church falling out crying and stuff. I said, well, this is too much. I feel like he talking right.
I love my church.
But
bruh,
you talk,
man, I went with Quan them. Zandrea, I went with Quan and Just. Mind you, bro, I can't tell you last time I went to church. I can't tell you one scripture right now. I don't go. Listen, I went with Jess and Quan
it touched
to
you,
that
didn't
reach shit. Shit fucked me up. I'm like, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. That nigga talking to me, dog.
They're gonna have to get the usher
hold
to put
on.
the seat on me.
Yes.
Look,
It got
I feel like he talking right to me. Everything he's talking about is like,
man, Zandrea, this nigga said,
pastor,
this
man.
nigga was talking
gotta
about.
have a good tribe, but I said, Mo, I'm gonna watch him online.
This nigga was talking about not being afraid to give your all because you scared that your all ain't good enough. That was like his message. Nigga, that's me. It's fuck. Nigga, I hold back from a lot of shit because I'm like, bro, I want to train kids. I don't want to be a coach, but I want to like train kids, and I want to sit in the stands and watch them work, like see what I taught them type shit. Like I don't just my person do that because like, damn, what if I ain't good enough? Or like that's like my mindset naturally, and I think it's based on how I came up. I had to really not really give a fuck. Not really that I don't give a fuck, because that's not the case. Like I care about a lot of shit. My demeanor is more laid back and more nonchalant. The reason why is because of where I came from. And I don't use my past as a crutch, but I'm just saying, like, the fact of the matter is this, bro. I hold back and I nonchalant because shit, growing up, I had to do that to protect my feelings.
Yeah.
Then I had to do it to protect my feelings. Now it's just like that's me. And that's me because I'm 36. We're talking like 30 years of that.
Yeah.
Now it's me.
You gotta find a way to let it out. Like right now, like I tell Randall all the time, he is scared sometimes to talk about his feelings, but you know me, I'm gonna get to the bottom of my like Dr. Phil. I feel like Black men are scared to express their feelings because they're scared of how somebody is gonna judge them or somebody is have something negative to say. But I am very strong on Black men expressing their feelings. And you, as a Black man, you get you a support. You got a support group, your frat brothers, your friends. And I tell him the same thing. If you can't tell me, go talk to somebody else about it. But y'all got to stop holding them feelings in. And Jay tell me everything I don't even want to know. I'm go tell your daddy. I don't want to know.
And guess what though?
I'm happy that my son is able to tell me everything that he tells me, because growing up, me and my brother and sister, we ain't tell my daddy nothing. My daddy was a Marine. He was big like Van Diesel. Like, we ain't telling him. But I'm happy that we have taught Jaden that it's okay for you to tell us how you feel about
And guess
certain.
what? For though, sometimes like something I'm learning too, like just being growing up at my big 32 age, that your past, how you was brought up, has a lot to do about what you becoming now. But I used to make an excuse all the time about, oh, that's how I grew up, or my mama wasn't affectionate, so I ain't affectionate. I get away from me, But
Yeah.
you have that decision to be who you desire to be. You feel me? So yeah, you might have been brought up and you had to stay strong and not show your feelings and emotions, but bro, we grown as hell now. So now you
Yeah,
gotta
let
make a
them
look,
out.
decision.
but
Let
look,
that
but
out.
look,
Let them
but look,
feelings
check
out.
it though. There's a great difference between a nigga who's forcefully not showing emotions or forcefully not doing these things. I'm not forcefully not. I'm not. This is not forced.
It's
This is
just
150% me.
But
That's the
but do
difference.
you always do you question, like, sometimes, like, I want to share this, but I don't know how to go about it. I want to
So
talk
like,
about.
okay. So like, for example.
Brandon is nonchalant. He's not
So
sharing
look.
shit.
So for example, I'll say how I feel about something, right? I don't have a problem doing that. Like, I'm not about to have a feeling sitting right here and just like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Nah, I say something, but I'm saying when I say it, if me and Quan say the same exact thing, Quan's version is gonna be loud,
What? Yeah.
expressive, because that's Quan's personality, right?
Right.
That ain't my person. I'm gonna say the same shit, but it's gonna be more direct, more calm. And if you don't know me and you trying to read my actions, you're gonna assume that I don't really give a fuck about what you're talking about. And really, shit, bro, I care. Shit, you just hype, and I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Wait,
saying basically I brought up my past, but saying like maybe when I was a kid, like I was still laid back then, but when I was a kid, I probably would express more or felt more then. Probably felt more then, but like all the shit that's going on, like shit, you kind of like, back then, like, man, like there wasn't a thing back then,
Yeah.
like for
yeah,
men to do that. And it
yeah,
wasn't. And I'm not saying that it's okay, and I'm not saying it's an excuse, but what I'm saying is it wasn't a thing. So like naturally you brought up to like not really speak on a lot of shit. So it's not like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like, oh, I don't want to say nothing because I'm scared what they gonna think. Nah, that ain't it. I say it. But like the same situation that'll make person A cry, person B, which is me, I won't shed a tear. I can feel the same pain you feel, but ain't nothing gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it ain't because I don't care. It's just like,
you just
but it's just me.
show your feelings and emotions different. That's all.
Yeah, like it just look different. I feel what you feel. It just look different.
Right.
Yeah,
And I'm
Well, that's
saying,
just what everybody. That's just
and I'm
everybody.
saying, I'm saying, but for me, I hate that for me is what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
hate that for me because like some people, I want them to know how I feel about certain shit. I want them to be able to see how I feel about certain shit. I don't have to tell you my whole goddamn a rundown, a checklist on how I feel about for y'all, for example. I probably would be able to tell how you feel about a certain situation. I'd be able to tell if you're pissed off. I'd be able to tell if you're
Mhm.
sad, et
You
cetera, et
ain't
cetera.
got your emotions don't show. Your emotions don't show. It's like
You ain't gonna
inside.
know. I could be hurt. Like for example,
feel
yesterday.
like feel like
No,
that's a way
today,
of yourself.
January 10th is the day my granddaddy died. The nigga that raised me, so basically my pops, he died on this day. This day always fucked up for me. But it's like you would never knew today is a fucked up day for me because, bro, I don't respond like other niggas respond. So
Got you.
like that's just kind of like an example, bro. Like I'm saying I hate that for me, but I'm saying it's not okay. But I'm saying that's just me. And then some people forcefully hide it. I'm saying don't forcefully hide it. I'm
Nah,
not doing that, but I'm encouraging everybody else not to do that.
Yeah.
and we're gonna encourage you not to do it either.
We're
I'm
gonna
not.
encourage you
Shit,
to
it's
work on.
me.
We on your neck.
This 100% forward, and y'all ain't never seen nothing different. Am I lying?
But do you want to change that?
Right, of course. But what change
Okay,
what though? I've
okay,
changed I've
let's get
changed
to
how
it.
I communicate. I used to ain't say shit. Now I
It
talk.
take it takes
It's gonna
steps. I
take
ain't gonna lie. Look, that's a different part. It definitely takes steps.
Yeah, we have to have another part 2 for that.
For real, we gotta have a therapy session in this
I feel like
niggas talk though, but a nigga talk, and I didn't talk before.
All 3 of us have childhood trauma that we went through and things we went through as a child. And sometimes as an adult, you still hold on to it. Like I have people in my family on my father's side who really didn't talk to me and my brother because my sister was the firstborn. Like my grandma would come get my sister and leave me and my brother at the crib. So now that I'm older, I'd be like, why she calling me? Why she want me to come see her? You didn't talk to me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to be like Ford. So, you know, I'm trying to talk to her more and stuff, but I still remember what I went through as a child. And I'm like, I remember how I still feel seeing my sister come back with all this stuff and me and my brother on the couch like, dang, like why we didn't get to go. So I've learned now that I have a whole lot of childhood trauma and a lot of stuff I just gotta let it go. And
that's good.
What you doing? What you doing to fix that though? Like, what do y'all do to cope with any trauma that you had in the past?
I communicated with my grandmother and told her how she made me feel as a kid. And you know, older Black people will say, "Oh, that was in the past. We just gonna pray about it and let it go." But I'm still gonna let you know how I feel because this is how you made me feel as a child, and I'm not gonna allow you to do the same thing with my kids.
I mean, I know you expressed it.
You're not about to pop in and out. I don't like people doing that. Don't do that with my kids. If you can't be there,
but I'm saying you expressed it. You expressed it. That's one thing. I'm saying, how do you cope with it on a mental, or even when it's just you by yourself? How do you both of y'all? How do y'all cope with trauma?
This is what I do. This is my coping skill for everything. I journal. I write everything. I write how I feel. And then when I see somebody, I might tell them how I feel. I write it down, the date, the time, how I'm feeling. And when I see that person, I'm gonna tell them how they make me feel and how we can fix it. If we can't fix it, I don't need to be around you. I don't need energy around me. I want people to understand that even with family, you do not have to be around family that does not support you, that does not support your kids. I shouldn't have to beg and call people to come see my kids or Randall should. If you have kids who dance, my daughter's a dancer. She plays basketball. My son plays basketball. That's all he care about. But if I have to call you and send you the schedule 87 times, and then but when you see him in crowds of people, oh yeah, James, yeah, that boy shoot just like his daddy. That boy got a jumper, but you ain't been to one game. Why are you talking about my son? Stop allowing people in your family to feel like they can't have to be a part of your family when they don't support nothing you do. That's what I've learned last year and this year. I'm not including people in my life no more that don't want to be a part of it. If you don't want to be a part of it, you don't have to be. Well, but don't try to call me when you need something.
Period.
Don't call me. Call Tyrone. Don't call Zandrea.
Oh yeah.
How I cope with my trauma? Well, I'm learning how to cope with it now. Like, just even to have a voice about how I feel, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm learning is sometimes I cope with it by journaling. I cope with it by, trauma with parents and stuff. I write a letter and let them read it, how I felt, how it made me feel. You know what I'm saying? I cope with it by praying, meditation.
Yeah.
But what I can say is just like speaking on it, because when you hold that stuff in, sometimes you so traumatized that you lose good people because you holding that shit in. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to be that person no more. So, my reality is I am being realistic with myself and say, hey, well, when you was a child, you was bullied about this. So now your voice it's loud to y'all sometimes. But when I feel a certain type of way about people I love, I don't speak on it because I don't want to lose those people because I have abandonment issues. That's just reality. So it's like you got to learn who the hell you are so that you can move forward. But I chose to say, okay, girl, your mama wasn't affectionate. She didn't tell you she loved you. So you feel like you about to get in a relationship and don't tell nobody you love them or give them a hug because your mama ain't do that. Right. Like you got A and B, right? You got a child, your parents grew up, your daddy drunk all the time. One child gonna say, I don't want to drink because this how it made me feel, my daddy feel. This how my daddy did what he did when he was drunk. Then one child gonna say, I want to drink because my daddy was an alcoholic. It's like, it's decisions, it's choices that you have to make. So now I'm like, girl, stop making it a fucking excuse. You don't want to say this or you don't want to do that because you Girl, that was how many years ago? You grown as hell now. You got to move forward because you
No,
are
that's a
losing
fact though.
people that were put in your life to help you evolve because you're making an excuse about some shit that happened to you when you was young. Like, you got to get out of that, man. Like, it's an excuse at this point. Like, it's not what happened to you, Quan. You've already grown that. You've grown through what happened to you. Stop making excuses about what happened to you in the past. You
That's
gotta
it.
live now for today. So that's how I cope. Like, I'm real with myself now. Like, I'm like, okay, and you know, I cope with shit because you gotta have that community too. I call in Jess and I be like, well, Jess, am I wrong? Like, so you gotta have that community, somebody that ain't gonna take your shit outside of what you talking about. You get what I'm saying?
Honest
So I
with you.
call Jess and be like, well, this is the situation. Am I wrong? And guess what? Jess ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. She gonna give me the real, and she gonna say, girl, you wrong. And then I'm gonna have to pick that up and be like, ah, damn, I'm wrong. So it's like that's how I cope with situations. What about you, Ford?
Um, as far as coping, um,
Do you
I guess
cope?
I don't really have like a coping mechanism because like at this point, it just takes so much for shit to even
Come
get
out.
through the surface to even, you know what I'm saying? To even like bother me no more. Like as far as like my mom, for example, and this is me. I don't even like I said. This is like very critical because I don't even like talk about my personal life. But like
Right.
for example, my mom's and my pops, they like wasn't involved really. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't there, and we lived in the same city. So kind of like was so when Zandrea said that, like I could relate. She say they'll come pick up somebody come pick up her sister and lead them two, right? So like my mom's, I moved with my grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's had two more kids. They stayed with her. So whether I had a what I turned out better being gone, that's neither here nor there. But like you know what I'm saying, as a kid growing up, you thinking like, damn, bro, like shit. Nigga, my mom live across town. I ain't seen her all month type shit. Like, so it'd be like that shit. So I guess my trauma was more so like, damn, bro, like y'all niggas don't even fuck with me for real. Like, I guess that was like my mindset kinda like growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did like 2 months ago, I hit up both of them and I'm like, I said, I want to have a sit down with both of y'all. Like this shit gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of carrying this shit around with me.
That's
I'm
good.
35, nigga. Like y'all motherfuckers we gotta sit down and talk, like straight up. So my aunt, shout out to my aunt, cause it's my pop sister. She made it happen. She went to Statesville, got my pops. My mom's pulled up. We went to Waffle House first, ate, chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, we went to City Park in Salisbury, and we talked. Like I'm saying, yo, like it's a lot of shit that's done happen. Like
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't have a clue about, and I'm tired of being pissed off at y'all. Really. So like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really holding you to the shit that happened in the past, but it's like so many different situations that occurred that like a parent could have probably like helped me in that situation. I had grandparents, but that shit totally different. Like
Totally
my mother
different.
was younger, nigga. Like my mama was 16 when she had me, so she young. So it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of situations, bro. You could have helped me with because you've been through it. These my grandparents, they old, bro. Like they don't know none of this shit. So, and that's from like sports. I had to go through 4 years of high school, nobody in the stands. Like all small shit like that. You feel me? Like I'm going to track meets. I'm winning all these awards. I look up, everybody got their parents there, chilling. Even graduation. I walked across the stage and graduated, and wasn't nobody at Catawba with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that is what I'm saying. So I had to tell them all that, like, bro, like y'all just like left me to figure this shit out on my own. Like
Right.
that's how I said. That's how I felt. I felt like y'all just shit. He's straight. I said, bro, like y'all looking at it because my grandmother and them took care of me financially. My grandma worked third shift at the hospital my whole life, slept all day. My granddaddy was disabled, so I'm like, bro, like y'all just like, oh, he's straight. You just left me like to do this shit by myself. That shit wasn't straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like I go to football games, I go to bet. I'm doing amazing shit at the time. Or I felt like it was amazing.
Oh yeah, I
and
done
wasn't
heard.
nobody to share it with.
Right.
So I had to let them know how that shit made me feel. Like, bro, like that shit
Better.
wasn't straight.
Do
Y'all
yeah?
niggas
Do you
left me
feel
in
better now?
Salisbury. You left me in Salisbury to do whatever. So my dad, he was the one who was like, damn, like I started telling him like a bunch of shit that happened. Like I ain't gonna go into detail about a lot of shit that happened on here, but like I'm
Mm,
telling my pops, like, and both of them, like, this shit happened. Like, nigga, I had to do this, figure this shit. I could have asked you what the fuck I should have done. But nigga, I ain't know your number, nigga. Like,
mm-hmm.
so he like, damn, like, so my pops like receptive to the shit. So he like, damn, like, you know what? Boom. So he started calling me and shit. Like I talk to him all the time, right now, to this day. Like he called all the time.
Yay!
I talk to my pops all the time. So like, you feel me? Matter of fact, we went to matter of fact, Quan, we went to the Mooresville and Brown playoffs. We went to a couple games, like we chop it up. So like my mom, she wasn't exactly the same. And I even told him, like, bro, like I know y'all do y'all thing, like y'all drink whatever, whatever. Like, it's cool. Like you grown.
Mm-hmm.
I just asked it one. We have anything going on, bro? Just leave that shit. I don't
Don't.
drink, I don't smoke. And the reason why is because of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I appreciate it, but I don't fuck with it because of the impact that shit had on me. So I just asked that you just chill on, you know what I'm saying? Chill on your habits, goddamn, while we kicking it. That's
I,
it. Don't
well,
call
I'm
me.
proud of you for that though.
Yeah, don't
And
Mm-hmm.
call me drunk. None of
and
that.
let's also speak about the great father you are. You don't miss shit.
Right.
You
A
Man,
be at
look.
good
everything.
father.
Practice, football, basketball, you there. So your dad, the absence of your parents not being there for you, that taught you like when I had kids, I ain't doing that. Cause I know how
Nah,
that
that's a fact.
I know how that make people feel. So my kids gonna look up and they gonna see and they gonna hear my mouth.
Yeah. So that's how I cope with that. But like as far as like the other, maybe like some other trauma that might have happened, that's the basis of my trauma was just not having
The
both
parent.
parents, like, and but they ain't gotta be there. You feel me? I ain't have to be in my house every day, but like just being there and even telling like, bro, I'm grown, but still like, bro, like a little bit of support, something like, damn,
Man,
like
you need your
that's all.
parents, man. I don't care.
So that's
Like,
why
even with trying
I
to run a
expressed that.
business, even with trying to like run a business, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need your parents. And one thing I can say is it's okay to forgive them from that's what I had to do. It's okay to forgive them for the past because they didn't know what hurt you for real. You was
Nah,
little
that's a
and
fact.
that shit ain't
Yeah,
resurfaced.
yeah.
That for me, my stuff ain't resurfaced until I got grown. And I'm like, what is this feeling? And why I feel abandoned and why I feel like this? Because look, I was a good ass child. You feel me? And I lived with my grandparents too because my mom just thought that was the best thing. Not saying my mom or my dad is a worst person, but your
Nah, fact.
parents do what's best for you at that time. And I had to
Yeah.
understand that because I had hate towards my parents for a little bit. You know, I loved them, but I still felt a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And that shit started carrying over in my relationships, carrying over in my friendships, and carrying over in my business. So you have to, even as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you have to work out the trauma within you. You know
Address
what I'm saying?
all,
If you can, you got to
all
figure it out so that you can have a sustainable business and so that you can have a longevity business. If you don't fix what is hurting you, y'all, you can't just sweep that shit under the rug, y'all. We grown. You can't keep
yeah.
sweeping it under the rug. You gotta get in that closet and fix them skeletons. You hear what I'm
That's
saying?
how
And
you
that's what
stay
I'm doing now.
motivated, man. Staying
That,
You feel
motivated,
me?
dog.
That's
You
got
what I'm
feel
to,
me?
doing
got
now. Like
to,
I'm fixing
got to.
everything that's I just want to be a good person. I just want to be an impactful person. I want to be a good person, a good wife one day, a good mother one day. So I'm just working on what is bothering me and what is hindering me and what's keeping me stuck. I'm working on that stuff, and it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And that keeps me motivated too.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's awesome. You
Yeah.
gotta make it good. If you want your business to be good.
You gotta be good.
Physical health, emotional state, make sure all of that is good. Because you're gonna need it.
So yeah, man. So all in all, so we ain't gonna go over 130. So all in all, man, I just think that the biggest takeaway from today is, I mean, obviously staying motivated, and you just do that from several different ways. But I also think that it's very important that you at least express, no matter what your version of it is, but at least express how certain shit make you feel, or you know what I'm saying, or any person, if they make you feel some certain type of way. I think that the communication aspect probably the best thing about it, because just to kind of touch bases on what Zandrea said earlier, she said she has friends that made her stop talking to her, but no, like she don't know, like really don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all, Quan, you probably done had the same thing happen. Probably got friends that, you know what I'm saying, that stopped, and I do too. Like I got a homie right now that was like I'm talking about love this nigga like my brother for real, like my brother, and it was like one like disagreement, like it's like one disagreement. And like, brother, nigga, I ain't talked to this nigga in like 5 years.
Dang.
And it's like, I don't even know why. I feel like because disagreement, but we done had way worse disagreements. We done like about to fight before, like back in the day. And we just really just had it was like just a minor disagreement. And it was like the I guess like I was telling you before, like just my mechanism on how I handle shit is just like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Like it's whatever. Which I still don't understand it to this day, but it's like it's one of those like it is what it is. Like I kind of looked at it like, okay, bro. Sometimes you and people just kind of grow apart for whatever the fuck reason, and it ain't really nothing you can do about it. So I just kind of labeled it as one of them situations, and I kind of left it at that. Now, in terms of a village, I don't really have a village. Like you said, like under Zandra, you said like a group of men you can talk to. Quan, you said that too. Like, nah, I got like a little handful of people I talk to, and that's it. And I like it that way.
We got a little triangle and a little circle. Me and Quan ain't got 50 people we can run to.
Like, yo, straight
Everybody
up, like
solid.
nigga, I got like a couple niggas. Like, man, Quan, you know, Lance, you gonna catch Lance over here.
Yep.
You gonna catch Zay over here.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
And that's okay as long as you got somebody, because you don't supposed to be living in this world by yourself.
I'd rather have 2 solid people than a group of 25 people who act
you
like
ain't lying. And I'm telling
hear
you,
me?
when I tell y'all, like no lie, Phil, everybody know Phil. Phil, like that's my man. Like Phil been my man since 2nd grade, bro.
Forever.
Like straight up. But like no lie, like Lance, bro. Lance, like that shit different, bro. That nigga legit like my brother on some crazy shit. Like, so I'm thankful to have like Lance and Zay and Phil for sure. Cause like, bro, like really, I hate to say it, but like, shit, I feel like I don't even like need nobody else. Like, anything extra is cool, but I'm saying like I don't need nothing else. Like I'm straight. You feel me? Like my circle is pretty straight. My village is straight. That's why I'll tell y'all see my kids. And you see my son at any tournament and I ain't there and he bullshitting, tell that nigga stop acting like a hoe, nigga. Like straight up. Green light.
I already know you gonna tell my son to stop reaching.
Green light.
And
tell that nigga that shit. Quan, you know that too.
Hey,
you know I ain't
tell my baby that ain't here yet. Y'all see if they ain't doing right. Tell them they better do right.
Look, we gotta do better as a whole. Not only enriching the youth, but you just kind of that shit gotta come with tough love sometimes too. So
don't worry, I'm on both of y'all next for the next event that I be at. Y'all gonna be there.
Man, look,
let's go, man. This was dope.
Let me know, and I'm pulling up.
Okay, I'm honored to be on this podcast. Thank you so much.
This was a good opportunity for all of us, and I hope people took some good tips from it. And if y'all need business advice, y'all got 3 of us right here. We can help you.
Straight up. Hey, but I always end every episode with we giving a positive note. No matter how crazy the conversation get, I would end on a positive note with like a good quote or your words of advice to somebody for whatever. And I think that I always focus on the mental health side of shit. And the reason why is because, like I said, a lot of niggas hold in shit for whatever reason. And that shit probably do more hurt than good on the mental side of it. So for me, my message to everybody is make sure y'all continue to talk to people if you need some type of help or whatever. But I have a shrink. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, bro. Talk to somebody, get you a therapist or something. Talk to somebody, whether it's a professional help or you just talking to somebody that you can trust to maintain your information. Make sure y'all talk to people, man. Talk to somebody and keep a clear head about it and put your pride to the side. Because we all need somebody to talk to. So if y'all had a word that you can give somebody to close out with, you know what I'm saying? What is it gonna be, Quan? What you
Mine would be that. Well, first of all, thank you so much, B4, for allowing me to be on this amazing podcast that's about to scream across the motherfucking world. You heard me?
All right.
But Mine would be release it, sis. Release it, king. Whatever it is that's holding you back, whether it's pain, whether it's failure, whether it's trauma, man, release that so that you can get unstuck and so that you can walk in your fulfilled purpose. And when you release it, you're going to feel good about it. So let that shit out for you. Let it go. Whatever happened last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, empty that shit out, or wherever you need to empty it out, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a friend, God, prayer, whatever it is, release it and let it go.
And I would say my closing words is stop being scared and stop seeking validation from people who are not even valid. Stand in your purpose and walk in your purpose. We all have one, and we need to figure it out. If you need help, God is going to give you that help. Stop being scared to live in your purpose. God gave you purpose for a reason. That's all I have to say.
Fact. That's a fact. So with that being said, make sure y'all, if y'all have any questions about what Zandrea does, what Daquondra does, make sure y'all reach out to them. Also, make sure y'all check out Just For You Styles.
Yeah.
All your hair needs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all do that.
Out.
Look, make sure. Matter of fact, Quan, I want you to tag the business in the comment section too. Make sure y'all holler at Just For You Styles for all your hair shit. Straight up. Like, I ain't even saying that. I ain't saying that because it's just I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? One of the best in this shit. Do that. And again, like, if you know any clients or anybody who that's interested in the group home thing, holler at Zandrea. I'm not well versed in that, so y'all holler at her about it. I don't know how that shit works.
To get it
Make
rolling.
sure y'all holler at her about any of those things. If you got kids, you want anybody that you want to do some basketball shit, holler at me. I'm trying to get all that together too. Quan is
you want to host?
business minded.
You need a host?
Anything. She can do anything, but she's jack of all trades.
Just book her, period.
Book me.
Or whatever. And make sure if y'all in Kannapolis and y'all on Main Street and y'all want some soul food, bro. If you want some fucking soul food, bro,
we gonna have
take
to go,
your
bro.
ass to Bell Soul Food and goddamn get the soul roll. First of all, tell the nigga before I sent you. You make sure you do that shit, cause then he gonna look out for you. Get a soul roll. That shit hit, bro. It's a hit. It's a hit.
Okay.
Straight up, it's a hit. And again, man, make sure y'all share this, like it. Remember, I'm on Spotify now. I'm working on Apple. I'm working on a couple deals. Oh yeah, when I get this food deal, Zandrea, I'm gonna have to put you on because I know Quan said she ain't fucking with plant based, but so
I got you.
Yeah, when I get the food deal, I'm working on it right now, Zandrea. When I get that, I'm gonna put you on. Let me know what you think about it because you already tapped in. So I'm working on that. So yeah, man, we trying to do big things over here. And again, hopefully next week on next Monday, because I'm starting to do it on Mondays now. It's the new day is Monday.
Okay.
And next Monday, I'm gonna have NCAA coach Dwayne Felder on here. He can give y'all drop some jewels to y'all about what they're looking for in recruitment as far as like basketball and shit. He a basketball coach, so he can give y'all the insight so y'all know we ain't bullshit when we tell y'all about these kids being ass and y'all don't tell them. So he gonna tell y'all what he looking for and what it takes to be a college athlete because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes. So I appreciate y'all for listening. Share, like, all that good shit. I'm gonna try to get this shit on the members only page when I can. It's been tripping, so it won't let me go live on there. But again, I appreciate the support for real. And if you don't even have Spotify, I don't care, nigga. Download that shit and follow the podcast, but just like it and just drop a review on the shit, comment or something. Like that's good for the numbers. And I need that. So
let's go. Share it out.
So yeah, man, like that's all we need. And again, I appreciate both of y'all for getting on here, taking y'all time. We went over a bit, but it was good conversation and it was well worth it. So
yes, good
yeah,
night,
man, I'm glad y'all came. Hopefully I get y'all on here again sometime because y'all know I got the spot at the Stone too.
All right, well, holla at us. We ready.
Yeah, let me know for it. I got you.
We there.
I got y'all. I appreciate it. Hey, y'all share.
Like, share. Don't take nothing to do it. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.